Artilleriebeschuss auf diese Koordinaten. Luftaufklärung angefordert mit Feldbeschuss. Alle bereit!
So, the officer's first weapon, the default one, is the Gasser. It's a pretty mid revolver. Got 8 rounds, pretty mid damage. It's an overall 6 per 8. Cons are big magazine size and medium damage, and that's the pros, and the cons are the long reload time because it's a revolver, so it takes a long time to reload. The next weapon is the second is the Frommer Stop. It's a semi-automatic handgun, pretty mid tier, medium damage, large magazine size, and no damage, large magazine size, and very big damage drop-off. So, and it's very stupid looking. It's pros are large magazine size, cons are low damage, and well, yeah, low damage and big damage drop-off. The third pistol for the Austro-Hungarian officer is the Steril M1912. It's overall 7 per 10, good damage, good magazine size, and fast reload. It's a semi-automatic handgun. But so yeah, pros are good. So the pros are a good damage, large magazine size, and fast reload, and the cons are large damage drop off, well, because it's a pistol. And the fourth pistol is easily my favorite in the entire game, the Rasgasser M1817. No, M1817. Yeah, 17. It's very OP. Got large damage, small damage drop off at long range, medium magazine size, and it's like a one-handed cannon basically. It hits very hard. It will break both your wrist and your opponent's skull, so it's very OP. Cons are medium magazine size, pros are very big damage, very big damage at long range, so small damage drop off, and another con is, yeah, it's a revolver, so it has a long reload. The final pistol for the officer, the Austro-Hungarian officer, is the Rothstel M1907. It's a pretty mid pistol. It has a very large magazine, 10 rounds. That's very big in the first server. It's got mediocre damage and a fast reload, so, but you can't reload a non-empty magazine in this weapon because it's loaded with a stripper clip, 10 round stripper clip, so it has a non-detachable magazine inside, so you can't reload. If it shoot out a few bullets, you can't reload. So pros are very big magazine and fast reload. Cons are you can't reload on a non-empty magazine, and you've got mediocre damage and big damage drop off. So it's a solid 7 per 10. And the officer also has a bolt action rifle, Repertoire Gewehr M95 as its weapon, but I haven't unlocked it yet. And every class in the game has a weapon from the opposing faction. It's in this case for the officer is the Beretta Modello 1915, Yeah, I will be talking about that pistol later. So for the Italian officer, its first and default weapon is the Bodeo Modello 1889. It's like the Rasgasser, the Austro-Hungarian officer's first weapon. It's got 6 rounds instead of 8, so it's got a worse magazine size. Its pros are big, yes, big damage and medium damage drop off at long range, and its cons are a long reload and medium magazine size. It's not the best. It's a perfect starting revolver.
Nachladen! Bitte auf Deckung!
The second weapon for the Italian officer is the famous Beretta Modello 1915. It's Beretta's first handgun, and it became very famous and gave rise to Beretta's famous pistol arsenal. It's got medium damage, not the worst, not the best. Got a large magazine size, 7 rounds is pretty big. And it's got a fast reload because it's a semi-automatic handgun. Pros are semi-large magazine size and fast reload. Cons are medium damage and big damage drop-off. The third weapon for the Italian officer is the Glisenti Modello 1910. In real life, this was a very troublesome handgun. It was powerful, but it was very hard to maintain, and it was able to break down easily, so it was not the favorite of soldiers. They like the Beretta and Modello more. In game, it's solid 6x10, large magazine size, pretty mediocre damage, bigger than the Beretta damage, and fast reload but big damage drop off. So it's not the best. So pros are large magazine size and fast reload. Cons are big damage drop off and not the best damage. The next one is the Tettoni Modello 1915 or ONA. It was a Spanish imported revolver. It's Spanish revolver used by the Italians. It's basically the Gasser M1817, but Italian edition. It's very powerful. It's like a dump truck, and it has a 6 rounds, not the best, not the worst, pretty mediocre magazine size, and it's very good at long ranges, but is even better at close ranges. You can one-shot people up to 25 meters, so it's very good, but has a very slow reload because you have to put each round in manually instead of a clip. So it's not the best. So pros are big damage, low damage drop off, but very slow reload and mediocre magazine size. And the final pistol for the Italian officer is the Beretta Modello 1917. It's an evolved version of the Modello 1915. It's got worse damage, so it has 53 damage only. That's very small. It's one of the smallest damages in this game. It's got a big magazine size, 8 rounds, and has a fast firing rate and a fast reload. So pros are fast reload and fast firing rate. And the cons are low damage, very low damage, and big damage drop off because it's a pistol. It's not meant for long ranges. And yes, the Italian officer too has the Carcano Modello 1891 as its rifle, because every officer has a rifle, and it has a captured Steyr M1912 as the captured handgun. Yeah. So the German officer's first default weapon is the very famous Parabellum P08 or the Luger. It's got 8 rounds, Pretty medium. A big damage for a semi-automatic handgun in this game. Semi-automatic handguns do not a lot of small damage. So pros are 8 rounds. Pretty big damage for semi-auto handguns and fast reload, and cons are well, big damage drop off, so it's not very good at long ranges, but it's very famous, so cool. The next second weapon that you can unlock for the German officer is the Mauser model 1914. It's got small damage, basically the model 1917 German edition. So small damage, big magazine size, not good. Not big damage drop off at long ranges. I can't speak, sorry. So big damage drop off at long ranges, and that's the cons, and small damage. Pros are large magazine size, fast firing rate, and fast reload. So yeah, another cool pistol. I like Germans a lot in this game. So, the third weapon for the German officers, the Reichsrevolver M1883. It's the Gasser German edition. It hits like a truck. Got 6 rounds, but you need to pull the firing pin with your hand, as you can see. So it's not automatically pulled. So pros are big damage, small damage drop off at long ranges, and yeah, cons are you need to manually cock the firing pin, and long reload and mediocre magazine size. The next weapon for the German officer is the Drazy 1907. It's very funny looking gun. It doesn't have a slide, so it doesn't have a slide, so it automatically ejects the bullet casing without slide, so it's open, so it can easily get dirty inside. That's not good in real life. In game, got 7 rounds. So 7 rounds, pretty good damage for a semi-auto handgun. Not the best, not the worst magazine size. Cons are big damage drop off, and yes, and also fast reload. That's a pro. I kinda like this gun. It's very funny looking. And another very famous pistol for the German officer is the Moser C96 or broom handle. It has 10 rounds. That's very big in World War I. Remember, got very cool looking. It's a very cool looking gun. It's basically it's like a broom handle. So big magazine size, pretty big damage, fast reload, but you can't reload it while it's not empty. So pros are big damage, big magazine size, mediocre damage drop off, so you can use it as long range. So you can use it as long range. Cons are you can't reload it while it's not empty, and yeah, basically that's it. And I also got unlocked the Gewehr 1899, but I'll talk about later. And the Beretta model 1915 is the captured one, same as the Austro-Hungarian captured weapon from the Italians. So yeah, not the most interesting. So the Austro-Hungarian rifleman's first and default rifle is the Mannlicher M95. It's a straight pull bolt action rifle, so it's pretty good. You need to do less moves before you can reload, and it shoots 8mm bullets, so it's pretty strong. Its pros are fast reload and 5-round standard magazine and good damage, but cons are its bolt action, so yeah, you need to pull the bolt every time you want to shoot, so it's not automatic. The next weapon for the Austro-Hungarian rifleman is the M8890. It's a thinner version basically of the M95. Well, it shoots same bullets, same magazine size, and it's just basically a thinner version. It's got a little bit less damage, little bit faster reload, and just yeah, it's less damage, trades for a more reload speed. So pros are faster reload speed, and cons are bolt action and less damage. Yeah. So the next weapon for the HE soil rifleman is the M14. It was originally meant for Chile, so they exported this gun was made for the Chilean army, but World War I needed much more guns than they had anticipated, so they pushed this into service. It's very powerful, so it has almost one of the highest damages in the game. Very powerful. But it's regular bolt action, so it's not straight pull. You need to do, see, one more movement with your hand. It's 5 rounds, and it's generally a good weapon. I really like this. So pros are very high damage and very good accuracy, and cons are long reload, but yes, long reload time for a bolt action, and yes, longer chambering time for the bullet. And the rifleman's unique weapon. Every rifleman, every class has a unique weapon, and the rifleman is the rifle grenade. You see there, my soldier puts a mini grenade into the muzzle of his rifle, and when he shoots it, it's like, yeah, it's basically a handheld mortar. So it's pretty OP. It's especially good for clearing trenches and large groups, like there. Bruh. Yeah, it's very good. And it's the same M95, so yeah, it's the only uniqueness is that it can shoot muzzle grenade. And the final weapon for the Austro-Hungarian rifleman is the M13. It's, well, it's your standard bolt action rifle. It's bolt action, not straight action. 5 rounds, good damage, has a bayonet, so you can stab people in range. I forgot to mention that the rifle grenade version of the M95 doesn't have a bayonet, so you can stab people in close range. So yeah, this is basically the normal bolt action rifle. It's not bad, not good, bolt action, and yeah, it's a good overall 6/10. So for the Italian rifleman, its standard weapon is the Carcano. Well, it's got 6 rounds, so one more than a regular the Austro-Hungarian rifle. So 6 rounds of 6.5 millimeters, so it's weaker than the M95. But yeah, 6 rounds, so it trades damage and yeah, bolt action, because it's bolt action, so straight damage and chambering time for magazine capacity. So yeah, I like this more than the M95, but yeah, it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. So the next weapon for the Italian rifleman is the Vetterli model 1817/87/15. It's a rifle, an old black powder rifle that has been converted to smokeless powder, and then again been converted to a different barrel type, so it's been converted twice. So it's 6 rounds, like the Carcano, a little bit less damage and a little bit faster reload. So yeah, it's better at reloading, but it's not very good at long ranges. And also, all of the Vetterli models were made by Switzerland and never meant for war, but there were less guns than the Italian army had anticipated, so they pushed this into service too, and the soldiers really liked it. So yeah, cool. So the grenade launcher edition of the Carcano. It's like the M95 grenade launcher edition, it has no bayonet. And its only specialty is that it can shoot muzzle grenades. It's literally the same rifle as the Carcano, except that it can shoot grenades, so yeah. And the grenades look pretty stupid. I think the non-hungarians look much better. Ooh, that was an arm. And the final weapon is the Vetterli Vitali model 1870/87. It's a very old black powder rifle that is converted to smokeless powder. It's no, I think it's half smokeless powder. So it's got 4 rounds, so less than a normal rifle, and you need to reload it by and it's empty. You need to reload it by a wooden box that you need to pull out. So yeah, it's got a long reload for a bolt action rifle. Less rounds than a normal rifle, but higher damage. So yeah, less rounds for more accuracy and damage, so it's better for sniping and close range shooting. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. I don't really like it, but when it's sniping, it's very good. So yeah, I see some people do like 15 kills in one life with this. And the Italians have the grenade launcher version of the M95 as captured weapon, and the Austro-Hungarians have the Carcano grenade launcher as their captured weapon. So yeah, cool. So the German Empire's rifleman has the Gewehr 1898 as its standard issue rifle. Its unique test is that it has a very funny iron sight, and it shoots 7.92 Mauser, I think. And yeah, it's very powerful. 5 rounds, bolt action, and yeah, it's a standard bolt action rifle, so it's pretty good. The next weapon is the 88/5 Kommissionsgewehr. It's pretty good. It's another standard bolt action rifle. It shoots a bigger caliber. It's got, I think, better iron sights than the better iron sights than the Gewehr 98. It's more substantially more powerful than the 98, but it has a longer reload time. So yeah, cons are long reload time, pros are big bullets and having a bigger damage. So yeah, pretty good. So the grenade launcher edition of the Gewehr 98 is, yeah, it's the same as the other two. So it's got a grenade with a English word panel, I think. The round circle under it, so it's better. There's more stability doing flying, but it has a little bit less damage radius. So yeah, it's more accurate but less damage. Cool. And it does less damage. I can't speak. Sorry. I slept 6 hours. No, like 5.5 hours, and I can't think properly. All right. So yeah. And the final weapon for the Germans is the Gewehr 98, and it's got the Graben magazine modification that that means it's got 20 rounds instead of 5 and no bayonets, so you have a lot of ammo in your magazine, so there's a lot of time between reloads. But yeah, you use more ammo and no bayonet, so this is very good for medium to long range sniping. So yeah, same as the Gewehr 98, but it has a 20 round magazine. So yeah, cool. And the Germans captured rifle is the Carcano grenade launcher edition, so nothing special. So the Austro-Hungarian assault. First I'm gonna start with the engineer. I'm gonna leave out the engineer. Because it has 3 guns and a revolver, a grenade. Its only uniqueness is that it can build. It can build barbarians, machine guns there, and telephone booths that officers can use. So yeah, it's nothing special. It's an engineer from TF2. So yeah, except it can be at Centis. Yeah. And I also didn't invade that much. So assault doesn't have a lot of weapons, but it's very important. So assault's main job is to attack enemy lines and disrupt their supply and yeah, all this stuff. So they have the shortened version of the M95, the Repertier Stutzen M95 instead of the Repertier Gewehr. They have 3 grenades instead of 1 at spawn, so it's very good at attacking, not very good at yeah, it's good at defending and attacking too. So yeah, it is a shortened version of the Repertier Gewehr. That means less damage and yeah, less damage. So yeah, the Repertier Stutzen is pretty good, in my opinion. Yeah, cool. Next weapon I already showcased is the Sterhan. Yeah, and the assault's unique weapon. The Austro-Hungarian assault's unique weapon is an LMG. In World War I, the Danish made Medzen LMG. It's got 30 rounds and it's extremely hard to control from the hip, so like you can't even shoot one shot with this, it's impossible. But if you lay down, bam, bipod time, and it's a lot more easier to handle. So this is pretty cool, and there's a lot very fast reload. So this is extremely OP at attacking, and it can be even used for typing. So yeah, pretty cool. Hey, Italians, what are you doing here, bro? What are you doing here? Oh fuck, he stole my kill yourself, stupid. And they also special captured weapon is the Moschetto per Truppe. This is the shortened Carcano edition. Basically, I'm gonna talk about that later. So the Italian assault, it has the shortened Carcano. Oh no, it's not the shortened Carcano, it's a different rifle, but it's almost like the shortened Carcano. So yeah, pretty cool. So it shortened Carcano. Basically, it's not the. Oh, I can't talk. Sorry, I can't do it. I'm too tired. So, shortened Carcano, it's not a Carcano, but it looks like a shortened Carcano. Bam! Yeah, 6 rounds, 6.5mm, it's basically a Carcano, so nothing unique about it. Next one is, I already showcased that, the Beretta Model 1915, and the special weapon for the Italians is the Villar Pelusa 9mm LMG/SMG. It was originally meant for planes, so this was a plane mounted weapon. So it was not meant for infantry, but then it was pushed into service and remodeled in 1918 with just 1 magazine, so it has double magazine. And if I press left click, I shoot 1 barrel, and if I go down it to prone, I can shoot both barrels at once. So this is very effective at like rushing. So like push, you lay it down because there's an enemy, you put it in and BOOM! And if you really need to shoot without proning, then yeah, you can do it too. Like there's one, boom. Just don't shoot too much or yeah, you break your neck and your hand too. So the German assault has the Carabiner 98AZ at its main weapon. It's basically a shortened version of the Gewehr 98, and I forgot to mention that the assault has melee weapons. That they have melee weapons. The German is the trench knife. The Italian is the RDT dagger, and the Austrian is the trench mace. So yeah, cool. They do have a pistol, the Luger, and one of my favorites is the MG and the machine and Gewehr 08/15. It's an MMG. They grabbed the machine and Gewehr 08 and just made it portable, so it's extremely heavy. Yeah, you can't really sprint up here, so it's very heavy. It's only 100 rounds, and if you're out, then good luck find a resupply point. So it's recommended to bring a melee weapon. So yeah, it's very OP. You can't aim until you prone because it's so heavy, and it will hit you in the head if you try to shoot it. So you blade round, boom, bipod, and start blasting. But if you want to, you can do this too. You just it's very hard to aim properly. So yeah, it's hard to aim, but it's very cool. Sniper. The sniper has sniper rifles, basically regular rifles but with scopes. So they're just like the regular snipers but with scopes. The Austro-Hungarian rifleman has the M95 scoped edition. Its uniqueness, it has a scope and you can change sides. So if the enemy is close, you can just do this, and if the enemy is far, like there, you can do that. And the sniper has pistols, the Frommerstop, the Restgasser, the Gasser, and the Sterhan pistol as its secondary. Yeah. The sniper, there's only 2 scope weapons, and there's only 4 people that can be marksmen in the team, and only 1 people can have a scope rifle. The other 3 can have non-scope rifles, and the next one is the Mannlicher Schönauer MO3/14. It was used by the Greek army, but due to weapon shortages, the ÖVG Star, the producer of all of the Austro-Hungarian weapons, has halted all exports to Greece because they needed weapons. So yeah, the Mannlicher Schönauer is basically another standard bolt action rifle. It's nothing unique, except that it looks really cool. I think it looks really cool. I only unlocked it recently, but it's really cool. I want one in real life, so it was 5 rounds, 8mm, pretty cool, and also really dope sights, so you can easily aim with this. So yeah, pretty cool. For the next weapon for the Austro-Hungarian sniper, it's the Verndl M1870T/77. It's a one-shot breech loading rifle, and there's I think it's a Hungarian rifle, so it was mainly used by the Hungarians. And the Austro-Hungarian army used it in the late 1870s, but it was very very liked by the Hungarian army. So yeah, pretty cool. So I can speak, sorry. It's a one-shot breech loading rifle. That means you see there's one shot and it's a breech, little breech there, and you need to load the bullet in. Well, one shot, very powerful. You can easily snipe at long ranges. Has not the best sights, but it's pretty cool. And yeah, very cool, I think. And yes, sniper, it has the Carcano and the Vetterli as its non-scope version, and the scope Carcano as its version. It has the Glissenti, the Tettoni, the Beretta, and the Bodeo as its sidearms. For the scoped Carcano, it's Carcano but scoped. Yeah, it has a pretty cool scope. Yes, you can do this. You can see more easily with the iron sights of the Snipe Carcano than of the M95. It got a better sights in my opinion. Very cool. Next weapon is the Vettel M1870. It's a one-shot bolt action rifle, as you can see. And I forgot to mention that scoped rifles don't have bayonets, so you can't yell Avanti Savoia while charging because no one Avanti Savoia! Whoa! Yes, so yes, you need bayonets to yell Avanti Savoia because yeah, bayonets are mandated. So it's one-shot rifle, pretty cool. Has a very big bullet, you see. So it will break both your shoulder and the enemy's entire body. So yeah, very cool. I like this more than the Verndl because it got bigger damage and it's looking cool, and it's Italian, so you can yell Avanti Savoia. But is the M95 scoped and non-scoped version as its captured weapon. And for the Australian is the Carcano scoped and non-scoped version as its captured weapon. So cool. So for the German marksman, it has the Gewehr 1898 and the Kommissionsgewehr as its main weapon. The non-scope version. I already showcased that. We won the Scharfschützengewehr 98. It's the scope version. It also has the Mauser, the Luger, the Drazy, and the Reichsrevolver as its sidearms. So the Scharfschützengewehr 98, as you can guess, the scope version of the Gewehr 98, but instead of the other two nations' sniper rifles, it doesn't have a canted scope, so it's on the gun, as you can see, and not tilted to the left. It's 5 rounds, basically the same as so basically the same as the Gewehr 98, except that it has a cooler scope, and I can't aim. So yeah, very cool. Yeah. Next weapon is the Gewehr 71/84. After the Russo-Ottoman War, the German Empire saw how cool are the bolt action rifle, so they quickly hired Mauser to design a cool rifle, and the Gewehr 71/84 was born. It's got very stupid sights, you can't really see anything, so it can very shit. But it has 8 rounds instead of 5 or 6, so a lot of rounds, shit sight, and not smokeless powder, so if you shoot you can easily be spotted by the huge smoke cloud you leave after you shoot. So not the best. The only thing good about this is that it has cool size, but no, cool magazine size, very big. And it's also very powerful because it was made in the late 70s, where big bullet rifles were very popular among the nations. So yeah, cool. Scoped and the non-scoped version as each capture weapons, and I forgot to mention, I don't know, I am very stupid. Every character has perks that make them better, like the sniper, you move faster by crouching, or you get the body shield, or in the rifleman you capture more faster objectives, or you have more ammo, or you can shoot better with rifle grenades. So yeah, I forgot to mention that, but it's also very important. Mountaineer or Kaiserjäger. The Austro-Hungarian mountaineer. The mountaineer's job in the army was to... Well, it was equipped with mountaineering equipment so it can easily fight in high mountains such as Mount Marmolada here. It's 3000 meters high, so very big. It has many carbine versions of guns, but some normal, the M95 and the M14, and also was the Moschetto da Cavalleria as its captured weapon. So the Repertier Stutzen M95, it's a shortened version of the rifle. No, the M95 rifle. It's nothing unique. I also have the zoom perk equipped, so yeah, you can see better when I shoot, hopefully. So yeah, shortened version of the M95, little bit less damage and less range. Bam, that's it. So it has special equipment, the binoculars, you can spot enemies, the flare, I already talked about, the canteen. You drink and you don't get suppressed by artillery and machine guns. The ice axe, it's a melee weapon, you can chop off limbs and heads with it. And the bugle, you get, if you sounded your teammates around, you get faster bolt action fire rate and the movement. So for the next weapon is the Repertier Carabiner M90, is the shortened version of the M8890. Yeah, nothing special. I really like it. I don't know why, but I really like this. It's, I think, looks very cool. But it's, yeah, so yeah. No, so yeah. Very cool. 95 and the M14 as its unknown weapon, and yes, this. So for the Italian mountaineer, it has the Moschetto da Cavalleria model 91 as its main weapon, the default one that you can already have. It's the Italian's cavalry carbine. It's very cool because it has a foldable bayonet that you can't fold in Isonzo, but in real life it was the first ever gun, I think, that has a foldable bayonet in history. So very cool. Yeah, as you can see, it doesn't do much damage because yeah, it's a short, very short carbine because it was used by the cavalry. So yeah, it's 6 rounds and very cool. The next weapon is the Vetterli model 1870/87/15 TS. It's the shortened version of the Vetterli. Nothing special, just shortened version. And yeah, I like this too for the Italians because I really like the Vetterli rifles because they look really cool. Avanti Savoia! So yeah, very cool. Italian mountaineer or Alpini has the Carcano and the Vetterli mod 1870, the one-shot rifle as it's two normal size, and the Repertier Stutzen M95 as is captured. For the Italian, it's the equipment are same, but almost same, there's different versions, so different style for everything, but these two are very cool. For the perks, yeah, you can zoom and you vault faster and you run faster, basically that. So very cool. I really like this class. This was my first class that finished level 20. Or Jaeger. It has the Carabiner 98 AZ. It's not a shortened version of the Gewehr 98. Looks like a shortened version of it, but there's different sights and different bayonet. But it's almost identical to the Gewehr 98. So yeah, nothing really special, but it looks really cool. The next weapon is the Carabiner 1888. Yeah, very funny number. So it's a carbine. It's especially made for carbine. It has no bigger version of it, and it doesn't have a bayonet mount, so you don't have a bayonet on it. So yeah, you can't really fight in melee, except you can punch the enemy with your rifle butt. It has very cool sight. I really love this. This is my favorite German rifle. It doesn't have a bayonet, so you think that would be not good. But if you stay at a range, it's surprisingly effective if you don't have shit aim like me and can actually hit enemies like there. So yeah, I really like this. It has not medium-sized bullets, so it's very good at medium to long ranges. And it has a really cool reload animation. So yeah, and really nice sound. Pretty cool. These are the Gewehr 1898 and the Gewehr Sentinel-84, and the capture weapon is the Moshetto da Cavalleria. So yeah, pretty cool. And also different styles for the canteen, the flare gun and the binoculars. Yeah, very